A giant creature was gliding above the treetops. It had a long, weird crest on the back of its head, a skinny beak, and huge bat-like wings. It was a real live pteranodon. The creature swooped through the sky. It looked like a glider plane. It was coming straight for the treehouse. "Get down!" cried Annie. Jack and Annie crouched on the floor. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Now that I have your attention, my name is Chloe Terry, and that passage is from one of my favorite books as a child, The Magic Treehouse books by Mary Pope Osborne. Today I will be discussing a very important issue that is close to my heart, reading. It is very likely that everyone in this room has read a book in school at least once, mostly because everyone is required to go to school even if they do not finish. Children are encouraged and told to read during school hours, but who is to say that encouragement goes on after the child is out of school? Who encourages them to read more after school? I was lucky and found my love of reading when I was young, and so I did not need any more encouragement. But what about the kids who are not encouraged? Does reading affect their lives? If so, how? I am determined to help you see the importance of encouraging younger children to read more than the school requires them. An extra 20 minutes. I am passionate about providing the next generation with the best chance possible, and I believe that starts with 20 minutes. I will tell you why that chance can start with reading an extra 20 minutes outside of school every day. Today I hope to persuade you to encourage children to read that extra 20 minutes outside of school. The first area I would like to cover would be that the target age group and how reading or lack thereof can affect a child's life. According to the Reading Foundation, children who are not reading on grade level by the end of 3rd grade struggle in every class year after year because over 85% of the curriculum is taught by reading. Children can face several life-changing effects, all based on their ability to read and how strong of a reader they are. Academic effects are the number one, in my opinion, because of a lot of a child's future is based on their education. How the child receives their information is through a book, on the board in the classroom, in a worksheet that they're given, and on the computer, all to learn their subjects. Reading is a pathway to learning all things because of the structure in the curriculum. Societal effects are the next in line. Being a poor reader leaves the child behind in classes. 3rd graders who cannot read on grade level, according to the Reading Foundation, are on track to be our nation's lowest income, least skilled citizens. Being that reading is a basic necessity for most jobs in America, the child is already behind at a young age. A more depressing statistic on the Reading Foundation website is that some states look at their elementary students' reading failure rates to predict future prison rates. Other effects a child faces are emotional and social. A child who is behind in reading will suffer emotional distress because of the social situation. Children who are behind face low self-esteem and low confidence because of being behind compared to other kids who are on level or ahead. Low achievement in reading is also a common denominator for school discipline, attendance, and dropout problems. Now that you understand the magnitude of this issue, let's discuss a simple solution: 20 minutes. In addition to what a child reads at school, an extra 20 minutes would help put the child ahead. Children in school, 1st through 5th grade, should partake in an extra 20 minutes a day. The easiest way to encourage children to read is to involve yourself in that reading time as well. This could be before your child goes to school, on their way to school, or after school. Have your child read to you while you drive around, or even on their way to school. Another example could be while you're cooking. You can have your child read aloud to you for those 20 minutes. Sit with them and have them read aloud to you. Encourage them when they get stuck. By doing it with them, you help alleviate the child's discomfort they may have when reading. By reading along with them, or even sitting with them while they read, they will be more confident when reading because they will feel more comfortable. Now that I have discussed a solution, let's picture the outcome of children reading an extra 20 minutes every day. In the list that I have handed out, you will see the top 20 reasons kids should read books more. I will be highlighting a few of them that I think stand out among the others. Some highlight the academic benefits and others societal. 1. Reading expands a child's vocabulary. Building a child's vocabulary helps them in the long run. By helping build their vocabulary early on, they will have less issues when writing and speaking. Early reading skills directly relate to a child's future academic success. Because the curriculum is mostly reading-based, the child is already ahead. Reading helps build independence and self-confidence. Reading on level helps a child stay in the majority so the child is not behind or compared to other children. The more a child reads, the better they get, and the more confident they get, they will be more confident when called on in class to read aloud. It enhances imagination. Just like the Magic Tree House series, books build imagination and wonder in a child's mind. Improves writing skills. Just like building the vocabulary, a child's writing skills can be improved by reading because a child can see and read different sentences and writing structures. And lastly, teaches about grammar, sentence structure, and communication. These are just some reasons that demonstrate how a child can benefit from reading a little more every day than what is required of them at school. Reading an extra 20 minutes. I sincerely challenge you from this point on to encourage children to do 20 minutes extra reading outside of what the school already requires. Just remember this. The Matthew effect of reading says early success in reading leads to increased success later on, and children who are poor readers will continue having difficulty catching up. Thank you.